Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Deep Thoughts and Whiskey Shots. It's I, the degenerate extraordinaire, beginning it this time.
So he thinks it's funny, but he actually fucks with the flow of actually. Anyways,
I kind of like it. This is kind of funny.
Yeah,
It puts you off step and off canter. Anyway.
All right,
and here's our host, our beloved, fearless host. There it is.
That's right. I am back.
Right
Sorry
there.
to subject you to these two ass clowns last week, but I'm back, your host, as always, the Manila Grill, the albino rhino, American podcasting legend, James. That's right, me. How y'all doing, everybody? He already introduced himself, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And then, of course, as always, our a-hole producer that's doing what he wants to do in the background. Go ahead and say hi. And anyways, no one cares. That's right. He's still got control over the keyboard. But what do you want? Well, el fuego.
The encendedor, por
So that's how we're doing. We're starting all this, and good to be back. Unfortunately, I had to work last week, so I couldn't make the show. But I hope these two guys kept you somewhat entertained, and somewhat kept the tradition of the show and didn't fuck it up too much. But Blade, let's go ahead and start off before we get too into it, because I know we have a little something different today. Go ahead and tell the people what we're drinking on and what we're doing.
All right. Actually, on the rare occasion that the degenerate didn't read what he was drinking.
Nice.
What is this? Corrido authentic silver tequila.
It's not too bad, nice and smooth. I'm not usually a tequila guy, but it's not too horrible. Not too bad.
Brought to you by the producer on his adventures to nowhere and everywhere.
I'll
Texas.
say it was in Brownsville.
Yeah, he's on the
Went
border.
down south for what was it? A music thing?
Yeah, music festival.
Okay. How was
and
that?
fighting Mexican ninjas.
And
Yeah.
chickens.
I'll put a video up, maybe, but it was genuinely fucking incredible.
Okay. All right.
It was
That's pretty
very,
good. What
very
was it
high
like?
energy.
What festival was it?
It's called the Brownsville Sombrero Fest.
Oh, okay. Did they actually give you a sombrero?
No, I'm actually kind of pissed about that.
There you go. That's the tequila he got.
But the green room had about, 25 boxes of tequila back there, and I had to do a little, kleptomaniac.
Uh-oh.
Pick me a couple up before heading out.
Hell yeah. Is it because they didn't provide the bowl of only green M&Ms and one yellow?
It's because nobody was looking, Blade.
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fair.
Like, nobody
Alright.
gave a fuck. It was
That's
awesome.
fair. Yeah. I can see Spencer having a weird rider like that where he's like, I want a pack of menthols, but only the ones on the left-hand side. I want yellow M&Ms, which I don't think exist. And
Yeah, they do. It's
Yellow
it's the
M&Ms?
weird tall one that's full of nuts.
Oh, the peanut one. That's right. That's the peanut.
He is
peanut guy.
definitely full of nut.
Look, we can't be talking too much about M&Ms, man. We got things to get to.
Hey,
That's true.
Hey, who runs this pony? You just sit there.
Last week I did, motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll see how that went. Anyways,
I was there.
well, like I said, we are doing something a little different today, so we are going to try to keep this going. We actually we're going to have I don't know how. I don't want to spoil it too much, but we're going to be doing some games and stuff like that in a little bit later on. So, see how that likes. We want to see all y'all in the comments. Make sure you kind of give us a shout out. It'll all make a little bit more sense later on. But before all that, I do want to go ahead and introduce our guest today. We do have a guest. Go ahead and switch that camera, producer. Go ahead and show our guy. There he is. Hey.
What's up?
All right. This is
What's
Alex. Say hi, Alex.
All right. I'm Alex. What's up?
All
I'm
right.
here.
There you go.
I'm
And,
ready to,
get
do
down
what we
with
do,
it.
yeah.
All right.
Be groovy and become the internet.
So
we
go
actually have kind of a tradition for guests coming in. They have to eat the bug, man.
Eat it.
That bug.
Do it.
They have to
Do
eat
it
the
now.
damn bug.
Need a bug.
First, we got to catch it.
Not the
So,
first time.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Let's go.
So go ahead. So how do you know the degenerate extraordinaire? This is one of Blade's friends, bringing him in. And go ahead. How did y'all meet? How did everything go?
I worked at this place, and then this guy fucking came in and started asking people about a job,
Okay.
Yeah.
and we thought he was fucking weird.
I mean,
And we were like, I don't think they're going to hire that guy. Are they going to hire that guy? And then he kept calling,
fuck?
and I had to pick it up a few times, actually. I transferred this guy to the guy that I eventually hired him.
Okay. Okay.
So you're welcome.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
damn.
much.
And now
That's
he
why we're still
works.
friends.
He worked there, and I worked there, and that was that. I had to close with his ass.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
guys had to work the weird graveyard
Yeah,
shift.
and I
late night
do
shit.
always think about how one of the first times we close, you did not like how I tied the trash bags together.
That's my autistic self coming out, bro.
That sounds like Blade.
That's some tism shit.
You did not like how
I
the
fucking
trash
hate
bags were
it.
tied together,
I hate that.
and you said that I let you down. And I was like, "What the fuck, man? I'm just tying the trash bags. I'm
I
trying to
might
get
have
out of
been
here.
retarded.
I'm trying to get out of here. All we do is just throw them in the fucking trash can."
You're right.
I hate to tell you something there, degenerate extraordinaire, but that's some real wife energy. It's like I didn't realize
Sure
I didn't
is.
know how to fold the towels properly.
And I was
so
like,
my wife had
you
to
know, I
teach
was
me.
like, "I'm teaching you how to close.
That's
all right,
some,
bro?
Yeah, that's some fucking.
You're the new guy, not
am.
me." So that's how I met him.
Okay,
Here we
okay.
are, still friends. Thank you for
Yeah.
giving me another
Oh,
chance,
and then,
I guess.
you
I would
know,
have been like, man, fuck this guy.
We only worked there. We only worked there a couple months, but really, what's made his ass stick around is D&D. I've been DMing a campaign, and he's been there 100%.
Hey, Fonzie, don't jump the shark too quick. We'll get to that. Give me a minute. Jeez, this guy. I'm just playing with you, bro. No, that's cool. So y'all started off working in the same spot. I just want to kind of cover that a little bit more. So y'all working in the same spot. Blade obviously had a problem with his OCD looking ass where he has to make sure everything's done a proper way and everything. So it started off with not being able to trash bag. That's really what you had a problem with there, Blade?
Man, is it the only?
What was he
thing?
doing? Was he using the bunny ear method or something? What was so bad about him tying
I
the
don't
trash
fucking
bags?
remember, bro. There's been time.
Doesn't even
whiskey
remember.
and degeneracy between then and now.
There's been too much.
So-
The bag was tied. That's all that mattered.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that now. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking earlier.
I just, it just always fascinates me to hear like some of the shit about, because I've known you for a while and we've done some shit together, and just to hear like some of your minor little just bullshits, because I know how you can be, and it's like to hear it to other people. It's like, hey,
It's real.
that's
It's
good.
fucking real. We have this on him now, boys. We got it on him now.
So you started kind of going into it, but obviously the friendship kind of progressed him a little farther. And if there's one thing we know about the degenerate extraordinaire, is he is a ginormous dynamic nerd and dork. And you started, so you guys kind of connected on playing D&D and stuff like that. And I've heard that you more run the games more or less. Is that right?
Yeah. I DM all the time.
He's my dungeon master.
I don't think none of them have DM'd a single time in
No.
the 2 years that we've been playing.
I've feigned.
It's been me the entire time. So
I've,
yeah,
I've feigned want to do it, but it's
Yeah,
been like
he talks
the,
about
the
wanting
Cthulhu
to.
ones, the Fallout ones, and the Cyberpunk ones. As
Just
soon as
give
I
a
get
date.
those.
Say you're ready, and we will put a fucking sign up.
Oh my goodness!
I
I
can't
like it.
imagine
Let me
the-
get the books and shit like that. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get them digital too.
Get to it.
I
Get to
can't-
it. I've heard it all before.
Ah,
You
yeah,
told
I
me
know.
this a year ago.
I said this like 3 times. I'll be honest with you. This is the
So
fourth.
yeah, I always DM.
Okay.
We had a campaign go from level 1 to 11.
Okay.
you
So
know,
y'all
for the
been
course
on
of
it for a
2
little
years.
bit then. So y'all
Yep.
actually been sticking to it and staying with it. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
And then,
And, started a new one recently with him and a few different people. But yep.
Okay. I can see just knowing this man the way I know him. I can't see because I know what's kind of crazy is like when we started playing Dungeons and Dragons. I remember me and him like we kind of got into it at the same time. Like we just randomly into it, bought some shit. We kind of half-assed tried doing it one time. And it was like it's cool, but I kind of fell in and out of it as much. I just don't have time for it. I'm a father and all that shit. But I know I just know the way this man's mind works, and I could just imagine how sometimes some of the shit he probably tries to put y'all through or come up with or derail you a few times. You got any stories about him really just fucking up your game plans?
Many.
Man. Well, it's like, where do we start?
Right.
Okay.
There's a recent one I can think of right off the top of my head.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah?
My character. Are you talking about little goblin boy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Gorger.
So, and it,
We all know you like to gobble little boys. Go ahead.
No.
he was
sir.
a little boy, actually, in this scenario.
I was.
He is the little boy.
So you're the little boy getting goblined?
I'm a little goblin boy, bro.
No,
And
he's-
like,
I'm Gorger.
Yeah.
That's my voice right there, Gorger.
So
Hey.
I thought you quit working for Diddy. All right, go on with the story.
I did.
So,
when he got locked up.
I didn't
This
have a
is
choice.
in-
My paycheck stopped.
Not very long ago, few weeks in the new campaign, and he's a little goblin named Gorger, who is an adopted child from 2 halflings, and he's a little freak. All right, and it's the last day of high school, and they're taking a test, basically like an aptitude test. Either you're going to be a farmer for the rest of your life, or you can actually adventure and do something cool. And this motherfucker, it's like they're trying to cheat, like on the tuning exams.
Right.
It's a super hard
Naruto
test.
reference.
Yep, and they had to. I mean, Blade knows it. He was there.
I was.
They had to cheat.
I
All
was
the
the
other,
man.
all the other players, they had to cheat, try to learn what they could, and this guy decided to, as a distraction, throw a bead that burst into a fucking lion.
Wait, what?
In the middle of a classroom.
Who the fuck thinks of these things?
And
Hey, it's
later
me.
on, I was like, "Is this guy like? Is it like school shooter level, like in D&D, throwing like a lion in class? Right? It can. I mean,
Take it to step it out of D&D though. Could you imagine if, like, say you had a bully one day and you just walk in there and then you'd like get capsule court technology to be able to like throw a lion to see, you know what? Fuck you, motherfucker! Lion.
yeah,
You
like
know,
a little
just-
little pokeball lion right
Yeah.
in the middle of class to like eat your bully.
I mean, just the terror you could at any time. Just tiger. What now, bitch? You just at any moment have deadly animal just at your disposal.
Yeah. And
So he decided to throw a line in his little tuning exams to try to cheat and everything. And then how did that fuck up your, like, what was your original idea versus how he fucked it up is kind of where I'm trying to get to.
well, I expected. I didn't really know what to expect, so I kind of from them. I've been trained to just like there will be plenty of things I can think of, and probably 10 more that they'll think of,
Right.
and 3 more that they'll actually do.
Right.
And I mean, one of the other players took care of it in a second, so I really didn't even need to do anything.
Yeah, it ruined my whole plan because my whole plan was to use it as a distraction to look at other people's
I think
exams.
Oh my god.
also you didn't know it would be a lion until after you threw it.
You're right. I
That
didn't.
too. So it could have been like a rat or something.
Yeah, that specific item, it allows me to roll a d8 to throw a random animal out, and that's what the orb turns into.
Okay.
And it just so I was like, man, could you imagine if it was a lion? Roll. Oh,
Yep,
fuck, it's a lion.
It's a lion.
So a lion popped up in
Lion
the
in
back
my,
of the
lion in my goddamn classroom.
And the teacher saw me because I rolled a 1 on
yeah.
stealth.
Oh yeah, that too.
So not only did you throw a fucking lion into a classroom, but you like basically went, "Hey, teach, watch this shit,"
Mm-hmm.
and then summoned a lion.
Well, it was more like this. Let me put it this way. Okay. It was like this. I don't know what happened.
That's
I
a
don't know
li-
what you're talking about.
Sir,
Like,
sir,
it was
sir.
literally that.
Sir, did you realize you just threw a lion?
No, what?
Would you like to take care of that lion before I have to give you detention?
What line?
Oh, he got detention all right.
I sure did.
He sure did get detention.
I offered
and
the
it wasn't
teacher
even for
weed,
that.
too.
He got double detention.
I did.
Because he
High school all
he
over
tried to
again.
give the teacher weed. His grandma gave him weed
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Be cool with this," because
Come
he has a
on,
cool
Ephraim.
grandma.
It's cool.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give it to the teacher to make her chill out."
She seems stressed out. That's what I said.
So
You
tried
seem
to
really stressed out.
Yeah.
This always helps
And
grandma.
she took your ass straight up to her office.
Sure did.
Yeah.
I was excited until I wasn't.
And then how long until you tried to charm the pants off the teacher?
Never. Mm-mm.
Whoa.
No, I'm a
Course,
little
up
goblin,
the
bro. I'm
No.
fucking chaotic neutral. I'm not
She
interested
might
in
have
this.
killed you if you did that.
Should have did
I
it.
believe it.
Should have went for it.
I've been another dead goblin.
Coward.
Because she was just the stuck-up
coward.
half-elf
Coward.
Dang.
headmaster of
He's
their
touching
little
those buttons, guys.
academy.
This coward over here.
That hurts.
Spencer, play something so he knows he's a coward.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
There it is.
So now him. I forgot about that.
Oh man.
The brain scramble.
Yup, Tiombo.
All right, that's always. I know, like the little bullshit we try to do. It was like really hard to try to DM and want to play at the same time. So I can only imagine always having to be the DM's got to suck. But at the same time, like, do you feel more or less stressed? You think as a player, or as like the dungeon master itself? Because I mean, you either got to keep the story going, or you don't know what the fuck's gonna pop up at you, what's gonna be thrown your way, or.
Oh, it's definitely DM. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Being a player it's simple. You just roll with the punches. Like whatever you want to do, it'll come up. And especially like DMing so much, I feel like it makes being a player easy. Like there's so many things as a DM. Like you need all the options for what they might do, and you have that in your head. But as a player, it's like you can only do so much.
Right.
And then you can start getting creative within what that is. So I like being a player. I do play in another campaign without them.
Fuck those guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they won't DM for me. That's right.
Tell
I
'em.
said,
Tell 'em.
I'll host,
Okay.
do the same thing. Y'all DM. I'll set you up.
Spencer, go ahead and switch the cameras. I got to get real personal for a second. And just so you know, Blade, the reason why we have him here is actually for an intervention because we've heard you are a greedy gamer boy.
What do you mean?
Why don't you ever share the love and let this man play? No, this man wants to sit there and you make him tell all the fucking stories and he gets no game time and you think that's okay.
I don't think it's okay.
So he has something to tell you from the bottom of his asshole. He wants you to know how he feels about you, greedy Game Boy. All right, go ahead, Alex. Don't hold back. Let him know.
Damn, this
Tell him what you
feels like
said off camera.
You know what, Blade?
How you called him a coward pussy. Make sure you tell that part.
You know what, Blade?
It feels like
He's a
it's
piece of
fucking
shit.
Jerry
Let him know.
Springer. Feels like Jerry Springer right now.
You know what, Blade?
Fuck him
What?
up. Fuck him up.
I've been playing D&D for 2 years,
And you
I
suck.
hate
Go
the
ahead.
way you play.
and you were there from that very first session.
Oh God.
And he hates you.
And for every session since then,
His hate has
and
grown stronger.
with every single one through that entire campaign, you have come to every single one with 100% attendance.
Don't suck his ass. Talk shit. Let's go.
That's kind of
That's pretty crazy. That's
didn't-
pretty crazy.
I didn't expect that. That
Yeah,
shit.
that
I
was awfully
expecting-
nice. Yeah.
You came every time and you fucking forgot every recap and every synopsis. You were never
That's true.
present.
That's true.
I remembered some of them.
He remembers some of
Not
them.
all of them.
He
After
remembers some of
explained
them. He remembers some of them, but not more than I remember, so it doesn't really help me.
That's true.
To be fair, that's like saying you're the boss and you know how to read the blueprints. I mean, if you're running the shit, I hope you remember better than everybody else.
Dude, the brain, your mind, I feel so jumbled on like D&D nights. Sometimes where like I like can't talk in like the breaks. When it's like that's when it's like a real
Like a job.
rough session.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like in a bad way or anything. I like it for sure. It's enjoyable.
Okay.
But like, my wife is around the house when they're around, and like during a break I come over and like she's trying to talk to me about some like, to me it feels like normal stuff, and I'm like, dude, I'm literally like planning the invasion of an entire city right now.
Yeah, right now I'm Trogdor. I'm getting ready to fucking. Yep,
And,
exactly.
like these guys don't.
Wow.
Do you know how many times I've told her like these guys don't even fucking know what is about to happen? Like when y'all are in New Jerusalem, listening to a sermon from the Pope,
Jesus Christ.
and I'm just like the horseman of death is about to meteor shower fucking zombies onto the entire city.
That
And
was
they-
a fucking good session.
And that's when I'm like, yeah, the breaks in between that, I'm like, they don't even know what's about to happen.
So let me ask you a question because you brought up something. You're a married man. As a married man, do you ever take the aggression that you would have towards your wife out on the players in the campaign? Because I definitely would. Like the moment that the red dragon started visiting me in my house, I'd make the players fight a red dragon that's into blood magic and shit, if you know what I'm saying.
Damn.
Well,
Name Flo.
Well, you should start doing that. I think that'd be a nice little ad. Be like, oh, you've awakened an ancient evil that awakens once every, 4 weeks, and it's called the Ant Flois of Dragons. And there's no way to win because even when you think you're winning, you're gonna fucking lose.
Ooh, dangerous amount of time right there. You're fucking playing with Foya.
Hey, mind your business.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought there was more to that.
I-
All right, no, you
I
gotta
know.
keep it to mind, guys. All right.
That's about it.
So you sound like getting into something else. We'll step off this nerd train a little bit.
No,
Let's just
hold
say-
on. I actually have
No,
some
no, no, no.
questions
Oh,
real
yeah, go
quick
for
that'll
it.
flow
No,
into
no,
the next
no.
fucking thing.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm the
Go ahead.
co-host. Hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
go ahead. Go ahead.
He's
So,
just
like,
some guy.
I am some the guy.
He's a degenerate
I am
extraordinaire.
the degenerate extraordinaire.
All right, go ahead, my
But,
friend. What questions do you have?
I've been there, like he was saying. I've been there every fucking session since I've played.
Yeah, I've
and-
played D&D with you more than anyone else I know, for sure.
Ooh,
for
shit.
sure.
Damn, I'm an
That's
OG.
an easy.
That's cool.
Alex is probably second up. Your
Yeah, 'cause
wife.
She's always there.
Yeah,
Breaking-
she's
breaking news.
She's mostly
Dolly
there.
Parton's husband just died. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
wow.
Yeah, that just literally happened.
No,
So she's
so
on the market.
sad. Oh,
But-
true. Dolly World.
Ooh.
I mean,
Dolly
just-
World.
Just because she's 82, them titties ain't. All right, go ahead.
So the stories that you've put us through are really fucking awesome.
Oh,
like
shit.
the first one was super cool. The follow-up is even better. Like the cool zombie mode, that was awesome. I liked that. And then the current one is pretty interesting too. Like we haven't really played a lot of it, but I'm enjoying the whole thing
Yeah.
that you put into it.
Yeah.
Now, what do you use as inspiration? Like,
man.
do you just fucking pull that shit out your
Man,
ass, or do you
man.
like?
Oh man, like, so I'm read a fucking lot. Like that is always going, and that's giving me like constant ideas.
Having fun isn't hard when you have a library card.
Very
go
true.
And
The more you know.
yeah, I listen to audiobooks all the fucking time. Last year listened to 32 days of audiobooks last year.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like that was the name of a book. Is 32 days.
No,
of
no.
Okay,
My listen time
Nice.
last year was 32 days.
it's a lot of fucking books.
That's a lot of fucking books. So I get a lot from that stuff. Like all of the names in y'all's campaign, all book stuff. It's all like names that I kind of mixed up. Took from
copyright infringement. Go
So
ahead.
he's a
Yeah,
thief.
dude.
Technically.
Being a DM, totally steal everything. The more you can steal and just like mix it a little to your own flavor, like you're set because you can make it your own and learn from the best. You don't feel like you're playing something, right? Like you don't feel like it's some secondhand.
D&D campaign based on the Bible.
You said
That
something
was
about
a- that was a-
Jerusalem.
that
and
was-
Well, I
12,
mean,
so-
yeah, they.
That was a chapter.
All right.
They're-
So what class is Jesus?
He's
a white mage.
fucking cleric.
Nah, he's a monk. Y'all are all wrong.
He's a lich.
Anyways,
He's a witch.
A lich.
a lich
A
fool.
lich. He died.
I just think my
he had
Jesus-
great power before, died, resurrected. He's a lich.
I don't know. In my mind, I just think that Jesus as a monk is the greatest thing. Like you walk up on a holy man, he just starts throwing them hands at you. You know, just pow, 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 pow,
Damn.
pow, pow, pow.
Holy fighter.
Yeah.
Listen, I will slap the sin out of your ass. And that's exactly what happens as it happens. You just get slapped around by Jesus. Play it one more time. You get slapped around by Jesus. Yeah, you don't want that.
They got to fight with the Pope.
That's true. Pope was all 40K'd out,
The
too.
Pope was a big ass paladin.
Okay, that's fair.
He was like a space marine,
Nice.
and
Warhammer.
yep,
Oh, it was pretty baller, bro.
yep.
We got to see
All their knights were space marines.
We got to see 40K Space Marines on fucking jet skis. That was gangster.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But turning away from this nerdy shit, like you were
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So yeah, I did. So Blade kind of covered into something. So obviously you have more of a creative side and stuff like that. And I know we were kind of talking off camera, and you have other creative outlets. So when you're not DMing for these nerds and assholes, like what's some of like some side hobbies to be like kind of a release for your creative expression? I heard you kind of got a project going on for yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I get a lot of free time at work, and I spend it writing.
Not only does he read and listen to books, ladies and gentlemen, he's writing his own.
Yeah, I'm on
Let's
it.
go.
It's I feel like I don't want to say the name because I'm like, what if it ever got taken? But it's
What if you put it out there now and
You
it's
don't
locked
have
in
to.
forever, baby?
Locked in forever. Yeah, lock it in forever. Children of Flame.
Okay.
I'm gonna write it. Children of Flame by Alexander Gatto. That's
Bunch of gay
me.
kids.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
Easy now, buddy.
Very, very gay.
Fighting oppression.
Flaming children.
There's actually, I don't know. I could fucking. Can I plug something?
Yes.
I mean,
Let's
go
go.
ahead. You
I
have like
have-
6 people listen to it,
I
but by all
have-
means.
No, I have written like excerpt, sort of like an interlude, kind of a short story. It's like 6,000 words. That's in the world of my book, and it's kind of standalone. You can read it and only read that. Don't need to know anything else.
You want to send me a link and
yeah,
I can
I
throw it
have
in
a
the,
Word document with it. I haven't put it anywhere else, but I got a Word document with it.
Oh, that's
So-
it. The Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots exclusive.
Ooh. It's
Get you
called.
some.
It's called
All right.
The Stars and Sky. That's the name of the little chapter.
So it's a chapter of your book, kind of just to give people an idea of what's going to be
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah. It mentions some, basically I get like a short rundown is, it follows like this main guy character, and he, through his adventures and whatever happens, he meets other people, and it's like a girl in his little settlement, and something happens with her, and that's what it is. So it's like kind of it's standalone, gives you like a little taste. I know Blade has been sent it, but he didn't read it.
What an ass.
So
And not in a good way.
he came to every D&D session, but he didn't read my short story.
I didn't. I'll
He
be
didn't read a
honest.
short story from me.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think if Blade wasn't
I'll
part of
be
this
honest.
podcast, I don't think he would support it. He's kind of one of them assholes.
That's
Yeah.
rude. I would support it even though I didn't read
I'm
it.
actually not sure if he can read.
No, I can't.
Wow. Well, we didn't
I
want to
know
just...
vowels and I,
I
pieced
looked
it
at his
together.
notes. And
Blade. Hold on.
Don't look at my
Alex, if
notes.
you don't mind, this is just between me and him for a second. Blade.
Oh, God.
Did you realize your guest was going to, jump down your case and just expose your secrets like that, bro?
I mean, to be completely honest, bro, don't really give a shit.
I mean, but
I'm great either way.
no, but people know that you can't read, man.
That's fine. Nobody can read, really.
But that's kind of standard knowledge.
I mean,
Okay. All right.
I
No,
can-
no, all right. Anyways, like
Look,
I was
man,
saying.
you need pictures and manuals. We're good.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure.
We're fine. Pictures and
Uh-oh.
manuals.
It's Ringo.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's
It's
Ringo.
Ringo.
Sorry,
It's
we had a
Ringo.
moment.
He's leaving.
Something we do
He's
on the
gone.
show. We
He's
have a
gone.
Ringo sighting.
It's Ringo sighting.
They're important.
Oh,
I don't mind it. He's right. My notes get fucked up because I
Alright, so,
drink a lot. I drink a lot at D&D, and I've tried to not, and then they lure me right back into it.
If you had to write a book, Blade, what would it be? Just real quick off the top of your head, what would your topic be?
My topic?
Alcohol?
Yeah, probably. And the how whiskey has stolen many, many things from me.
It's my story is of a man who lost it all. The whiskey. Oh, the smoke effect worked good there too.
Right?
Yeah, now I can see that.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
Oh,
Lost
yeah.
it all. The whiskey.
It's like the life of Minnesota Fats being destined to.
Call him Skinny Charlie.
I don't know what that means, but I would like another drink, please.
Oh, that's what he's asking.
Well, I can't leave the
Roadie Ricky.
That's true.
Ricky.
Oh, Ricky.
Roadie
Where is he?
Ricky. He's waiting and chilling, waiting until his time to shine. It's Roadie Ricky.
Oh shit, he dabbed on the way in.
That's it. What are you needing, sir?
Sir, can I get another drink?
You got to explain what, like, because we have the tequila over here. So, the Sprite.
Wait.
Oh,
Could you bring me the Sprite? Yeah.
and
that's
Roadie
about
Ricky
it.
just whipped out his cock.
Thank you. Nice cock, by the way.
Nice. Had that weird curve at the end there.
It was a massive 4 inches. Man.
That's a well-trained penis.
And it was crazy how it responded with a salute. That's the part that freaked me out.
That's what I'm saying. That's well-trained.
It's Roadie Ricky. Oh, look at him
Hey,
trying
Gatto,
to be
what do you think
modest.
about
Thank you,
penises?
sir.
All right.
All right, so
nice. Welcome to the Goon Chair, bro.
welcome.
The Goon love seat, if you
Hey
will.
man, take that sponsor. They're not
Sponsored by
sponsoring us
Sprite
yet.
Zero.
Cover the label. I'm just kidding.
No.
Man. So while we're on the subject, before we start changing to other things, go ahead, Alex, and explain what's your favorite race of people. Just put him on the spot there.
Did you finish up what you were talking about
Yeah,
with
what-
the book?
what-
Yeah,
were we
yeah.
talking about?
What's
Oh,
the
yeah,
book
book.
about? Right. That's what I'm thinking.
There it is.
It's post-apocalyptic, as you do, you know.
Okay.
Zombie-esque. They're not really zombies, but that's like the easiest way to explain it.
Right.
They're kind of really like demons
This
that
clown.
love fire. So the
Right.
whole thing is that imagine if one day half or so of the population went feral in a way and that loved fire and just started setting fires everywhere they went. So
Okay.
it's set in Dallas, and I'm just imagining that Dallas skyline on fire, burning, and then how the world turns out after that. So
Listen,
after
buddy, I'm
everything
disappointed
burns
with the
up-
Cowboys too, but we don't have to set it all on fire.
Hey.
hey.
Fuck you, the Mavericks and Nico. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, so
We love you,
it's
Luca.
just it's a few stories. Like I've read a ton, like Brandon Sanderson, like a lot of Stormlight and Red Rising as well.
Okay.
And just like these weave of stories, I've got like just a guy and kind of with my similar background of like a firearms instructor and just like where I work now, we rent buses out kind of like like to churches and schools and stuff. And I was
Right.
like, man, what if you could like at Mad Max, like there's a garage here, there's a ton of buses, you could strip down 3 other buses to like soup one bus up, and now you got like Rome in the zombie world.
So on that note, I kind of have a question. This before we kind of jump into the next little thing we're going to do. Say post-apocalyptic, you can build your dream. Not really dream, I guess. Your post-apocalyptic vehicle. What kind of like? Do we do it in the snake draft style? You got to bring some stuff, or do we just say what would your vehicle be and just make top of your head? What would you want, Blade?
For the sake of speed,
Yeah.
I think we should just do it one at a time.
Okay.
Figure the vehicle out right away.
Yeah, just keep it to a couple like features and just keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that
Alex,
way we can move on to the next segments.
Okay, gotcha. So post-apocalyptic vehicle, Alex. What are you looking to throw together to try to be your ride? Like, what do you think's gonna help you survive the longest?
So I'm definitely going for something like a passenger van.
Okay.
So I can, you can hold more people, You know, I'm gathering up my people. You know,
He's a man of the
everyone
people.
around me.
Man of the people.
You know, I got to get them secure, and then maybe after like initial outbreak, you got a van, right? And you can put fucking 12 people in there or something. Take
Oh,
them
you got
where
a
they
big
gotta
van.
go.
Okay.
Get your medic.
The-
Get
So you're talking about like a
engineer.
shuttle bus type.
Oh,
van,
yeah,
like a
yeah,
big
yeah.
one. Okay.
You know, like a Ford MSV X2C. Okay.
Damn, got
That's
it.
I fucking that's I
Yeah.
do it. It's my job is with all that bullshit. So
Build
one
Fort
of
tough,
those.
son.
Right.
Build Fort tough.
They're pretty good. They drive easy. And then few months in, say I survive that long, right? Hopefully I survive that long. Rip some seats out, and now you can start making like utility. You know, now you got space for utility. You got a fucking storage for your loot. You got a loading bench. You got whatever the fuck you want to put in there.
He's talking mobile gunsmith over here.
Mm.
I could fix my guns on the fly, son.
All right. Well, so you got like a shuttle bus modified out for just you know
Yeah,
storage
yeah.
and movement and everything. That's
Yeah,
pretty-
yeah. Day one, gathering up Grammy, Grandpa, and getting them in the van. Get Mom, Dad, get all of them. Get them to the safe house.
Sorry, you already fucked up, man. I'm sorry. If you gotta save Grammy and Grandpa, you're being weighed down. No, I'm just playing with you. You gotta obviously save the family as you can. But
They'll get in there.
listen,
don't worry.
if I open the door and the Domino's Pizza Man is trying to eat me, Grammy and Grandpa are gonna have to fend for themselves. It's gonna be a tough world.
Kill the sensitive ones first.
You know,
James.
obviously.
Jeez.
So that got dark. All right, Blade. What's your dream vehicle? What you trying to add in? What you modifying? What you doing, man?
So it would definitely be I think a diesel Ford Explorer,
Nice. Okay.
because diesel's easy to get.
Not to mention that gas lasts a while and you get a lot of miles out of that engine.
That's
so,
true.
yeah.
Plus, we can take it out of the tractors and big vehicles along the way.
And if most vehicles ain't standard
Because
diesel,
the only
then you
reason,
go,
the only reason they do that is because the dye in there, and like they're like, nah, that's for tractors, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you'd always
Okay.
have like some source of that, and plus it's pretty easy to refine if you do it the right way.
Okay, so you got a diesel truck going, and then what's your modifications?
So I would use my welding skills, and I would do the whole like, what was that fucking Twisted Metal game with
Right.
the 18-wheeler with the whole like spike shovel thing.
Oh, in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
do
yeah.
one of
A
those.
Cowcatcher type shit.
Yeah, cowcatcher kind of thing.
Yeah.
Definitely have some like steel grate
Right.
on the windows, so that way you can see out and not have to worry about thingies getting
Oh, yeah,
into
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All that good shit.
Okay. That's it. All right.
And,
And
yeah,
then,
and camping shit. Obviously, you living in that shit, man. It's like overlanding to the apocalyptic level.
well, if I can't immediately get to a tank,
Right?
Let's see. Yeah, right.
But
nah,
you are
Good
a
luck
tank.
driving it.
Nah, I mean, you know,
Good luck
just,
keeping it going.
just be in it. Fuck it.
What
you
if-
know, it's
You what
armored.
what if you need parts?
I will be fine. Let's see. Now,
I will live in
realistically speaking, I'm probably going for like I'm gonna find some kind of rednecks lifted truck. You know, something that's got big like suspensions and shit like that. Cowcatcher, like you said. Find my way down to the Houston area to get some of those big, outrageous fucking rims with the fucking spikes on the side. You know what I'm saying? That they got in Houston.
Midnight Club.
The big spoiler
Apocalypse
shit.
Edition.
Yeah. No, but the ones in Houston, the real big motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We'll have to show you a picture.
The street queens out there.
Yeah, man. Get some of that. You know, probably like I said, big lifted truck. I mean, I don't know exactly which kind, but like, you know, them ones that you go, yeah, there's a redneck right there type shit, big tires, all that crap. Something you can kind of drive over a lot of things, be able to go through many terrains, have a trunk so you can load up, like, you know, the supplies and transport aspect. It's not going to be the safest ride. Hold on to your ass and hold on in the back of the truck, but we've all done that as kids being Texas boys and all that, so it is what it is.
I was half expecting you to say the Kia.
I hate Kias.
The Kia Sorento.
No, like even if I saw a Survivor driving a Camry, I'd run him over with my shit because I can't stand Camrys on the road. It doesn't matter.
What?
I'm saying I got one.
Oh, okay. All right, what you got?
That's
What's
true.
your dream vehicle for the apocalypse there, sir?
Yellow submarine.
We
Wow,
all
okay.
live in a yellow submarine.
Continuing the Beatles joke.
that
Hey,
started
I think it was
off camera.
magic.
I did.
You understand magic?
All right,
Nobody
guys.
does.